A narcissist relationship with money is as complex as their personality. They lavishly spend when it comes to their own desires, yet when you ask them to spend on something you want to buy or do, they suddenly become the epitome of frugality. They would spend thousands on a whim for their own pleasure, but when it comes to supporting you, they suddenly plead poverty. Money is tight, they would say, or you need to be less needy, or do you really need this right now? Why can't you wait for a few weeks and then we'll see? Their wallet is a one-way street, only open for their needs and wants. Let's talk more about this in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. I help survivors of narcissistic abuse like you go from feeling broken, hopeless, and confused to healed, empowered, and thriving. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel or if you haven't already, to keep learning how to unstuck yourself from the clutches of narcissistic abuse. Not spending on you isn't just about money. No, it isn't. It is actually about control. Let me explain how. A narcissist might initially promise to take care of you, luring you into a state of financial dependence. You may be independent already, self-sufficient, or willing to fulfill your own financial needs, but they will force you to leave your job, sell your business, basically stop you from doing what you're doing to sustain yourself, or burden you with other responsibilities like taking care of the house and children, so that you become fully financially dependent on them. Once they have you where they want you, once you trust them, the game changes completely and they betray and trap you in the worst way imaginable. Suddenly, every penny you need becomes a favor, every request a burden. They make you beg for what was once freely offered, or what they promised to freely offer. Why do they do this? Because they thrive from the power they gain from creating this dependency. They love the control they have over you when you are financially tied to them. It is a sadistic pleasure they derive from watching you struggle, from seeing you suffer. This is why you must never become financially dependent on someone who paints a rosy picture of a future where they are your sole provider. Because it's a part of this person's game, of the narcissist's game. In their world, money is not just a means to an end. It's a weapon, a tool to manipulate and control. And they don't hesitate to keep you there forever in this cage of financial dependence. I can't tell you how many survivors I have come across who wanted to leave the narcissist, were ready to do so, but the only thing that kept them stuck in the relationship was the financial dependency on the narcissist. And it was really heartbreaking to see. The financial manipulation doesn't stop there, no. Narcissists use money as a means to belittle and demean. They make snide remarks about your financial status or make you feel guilty for needing financial support, completely disregarding the fact that it's them who created this dependency in the first place. They'll say things like, "Why can't you be more independent?" Or, "Why do you always need money?" If you express the desire to work, they'll discourage you from working or from pursuing financial independence, because that will set you free and then you will be able to leave them. They might say things like, "You don't need to work, no, I can take care of you, I will take care of you, I promise." But then they never keep up with their words. Financial abuse in a narcissistic relationship goes unrecognized. People do not fully talk about this because it is spirit crushing, the betrayal of the worst kind, and the slavery of the modern world. For every penny they give you, you are made to pay back 10 times more emotionally, because everything with a narcissist is some form of transaction. For the money they give you, they expect you to become their doormat. They want you to become completely silent, let them treat you however they like to, and if you raise a concern, they will call you ungrateful or unreasonable. Have you experienced this as well? Let me know in the comments. This is the twisted world of a narcissist's financial game. It is a world where money is used as a weapon, a tool to control and manipulate. It is a world where you are made to feel guilty for needing support, where you are made to feel inferior for not being financially independent when that dependency was created by them to begin with. If you are going through this, if this is your experience, please remember, it's not your fault. You are not the problem. The problem is the narcissist's deceitful nature. The problem is their need to dominate and manipulate. Please, I request you to become financially independent. I know it's very difficult to do so when you are under their thumb, but you have to find a way. You have to set yourself free. For as long as they hold you by the financial chains, you won't be able to escape this eternal trap. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful. Please let me know in the comments. Share this episode with others. I'll talk with you in the next one. As always, let the healing begin and continue.